I'm Alberto Gonzalez, and this is my testimony.
My name is Ruben Hernandez, and this is my testimony.
My name is Robin Rodriguez, and this is my testimony.
I'm Jessica Wren, and this is my testimony.
Hi, I'm Jorge Valenzuela, and this is my testimony.
My name is Ashley Gomez, and this is my testimony.
My name is Misty Martinez, and this is my testimony.
My name is Joshua Zavala, and this is my testimony.
My name is Diana Castillo, and this is my testimony.
I was a drug addict. I was lost and bound in the streets. I have a purpose in life.
Before I came into the Victory Home, my life was full of chaos. I was just so lost. I was bound by addiction. I was homeless. I was inconsistent with my kids. I didn't have my kids in my life at all. I was just trapped in a motel. I was just ready to end my life. I had no purpose to live anymore, and I was just so stuck in addiction, and I couldn't take it no more.
I was a heavily addicted drug addict, just doing a lot of things that I shouldn't have been doing in the streets, hurting myself, hurting my loved ones, hurting my mother, in and out of jail, just in and out of the system, and just a bad person in general.
My life was very chaotic, unstructured. I was drinking a lot. I would find myself getting off work and running straight to the liquor store.
My life before the home was, I was full addicted to the needle and fentanyl, alcohol, pills, anything. I was a trash can, and that's it.
My life was very dark. I was ruled by rage, destruction. I was just very empty inside, broken, and I was filled with unforgiveness and just feeling like I was not worthy of anything good.
I was in an abusive relationship, which led me to depression, suicide, and being an alcoholic.
My life was, I was living a destructive life. I was addicted to cocaine, methamphetamine, alcohol for like 22 years of my life. I started drinking when I was like 12 years old, and it just destroyed my life, everything that I had, my kids, my family, my jobs.
I was lost, I was broken, and I was desperate for change in my life.
I knew I needed change when I overdosed of cocaine and landed in the hospital and tried to take my life away.
I realized I needed change when I was in the motel that God finally touched my heart and told me that I needed to be different. My family didn't want me. My kids didn't want me. I had no job already. I was running out of money. I lost my car. I was homeless. I had nowhere to go, no direction whatsoever.
I knew that I needed change when I started hurting everybody around me. I started burning bridges, just my loved ones didn't want to be around me. Nobody wanted to be around me. I didn't even want to be around myself.
When everyone around me just was concerned, they started treating me and looking at me different. I just really didn't have any structure in my life anymore, and I was going nowhere fast.
Well, I realized I needed to change when God touches my brother's heart, and my brother take my baby to see me, and I saw my baby, and my brother used to tell me, that's your baby, and realize, come on, wake up, you gotta do something about it, you gotta stop. And that's when I realized that I needed a change.
I knew that I needed change when all I wanted to do was drink, take drugs, and just numb myself from the pain that I had, And I would do anything just to escape reality.
There would be times where I would hear my mom pray for me, and she would ask God what, like she would basically say that she can't handle me anymore and that I'm out of control. And that's when I knew I needed to go into a home.
I know I needed change when I started getting cirrhosis to the liver in 2022. I went to the doctors, and my body was deteriorating. I had kidney failure. I was going through medical problems. and I was drinking more excessively. I was doing more drugs than I should have been doing for myself, and I just knew I needed help, and I didn't know where to go.
I knew I needed change when I had a conversation with my son asking me why I couldn't put as much effort into doing good as I did into everything else that I was doing. And I had to really reflect on that question, ask myself, and I couldn't have an answer for him. And that's when I knew that something needed to change.
Brother Gilbert from the Chino Church brought me to Victory Outreach West Covina.
It was actually my dad that took me to the Victory Outreach Men's Home. He dropped me off. I called him, and he was right there on the spot. As soon as I told him that I wanted to go to the home, he didn't hesitate at all to pick me up and drop me off over there at the men's home.
I actually reached out to our director, Anthony, I know him from a long time ago, and I caught the bus down here, all the way from Orange County, and I made it. Here I am.
Ultimately, God brought me to the Victory Home, but it took convincing from my whole entire family.
I thank God. Like I said, he touches my brother's heart, and God brought me to these Victory Homes. My brother put me in, I went to jail, and from jail, Victory Outreach got me out of jail and put me in a program, and I never went into one, but this is my first time, and here I am.
I have really close friends. I've known them since high school, Vanessa and Rick. Rick went to the men's home and they told me about the women's home, and they gave me Sister Daisy's number, and the rest is history.
My mom brought me to the Victory Home. She called Sister Sonia, and Sister Sonia gave her a list of numbers, and Sister Daisy was the only one that took me.
I came into the Victory Home July 10th, 2024. I didn't think I came here by accident. My sister prayed for me. I'm an answered prayer. I'm a miracle. I'm a walking testimony. I came here to the home because God brought me here. It wasn't by anybody but the Lord.
I cried out to my best friend Jason and Marianne, and they knew Brother Leonard and Sister Deborah, and they brought me into the Victory Outreach Women's Home.
God gave me a new beginning, a new purpose, and worked in mysterious ways. Where now I'm directing a home.
Man, to talk about what God's done in my life since I went into the men's home. God's restored me with my children, all three of my children. God's restored me with my family. God's even brought my family back to church and built their relationship with God. God's done so much in my life. God's freed me from addiction. God's gave me a purpose. God's gave me a hope, and God's blessed me with so much, and even a second chance at life.
Just being in the Victory Home, I got my dignity back. I got my smile back. I got the joy of the Lord upon me. I'm a father now, and I got a lot of good things that are looking bright in my future.
He's totally transformed my life. He's gave me a plan and a purpose for my life. He's just restored my mind, the way I think, the way that I just look at life in general, and has just gave me a bright future.
Man, God changed my whole life. God done a lot of changes on my life. I changed my old habits. I don't know how to say it, but God has changed my whole life.
Today I feel like I am just the light of the world and the salt of the earth. I try to just bring happiness and joy and just try to encourage everyone around me. And today all of my relationships are restored with my family. My daughter's back in my life. She's no longer hurt with me, and it's just a great, I'm just broken. Chains are broken off of me, and I just feel victorious, and I know it's all because of the Lord.
God has restored me. He restored my mind. He healed me. He's given me a purpose in life that I never had before.
God changed my heart. He removed all the things that I used to hate in the world, like everything I loved actually in the world, everything that I craved, the alcohol, the drugs, the violence, lust, God changed it. He took it away from me. He put a new heart in me. He put a heart of flesh, not a heart of stone. And He gave me a new life. He gave me a new purpose and a new reason for living.
God has been so good. He's taken me from glory to glory to glory. From the minute I walked into the women's home, the chains were broken off of me. I am no longer bound to my addiction. I am the mother that I have failed to be for so many years. I am that daughter to my mom. I am a sister. I am a leader within my home. And it's limitless what God has done in my life.
In my future, I see traveling the world and going to another country, to Costa Rica, to help the hurting people.
What I see for myself in the future is I see myself leading my children in the right ways of God, in the ways that I wasn't brought up. I was brought up in the ways of God, but not 100%, you know, and I see myself in the future breaking generational curses over my children's life and just leading my children the right way and being that spiritual father and leader that God's called me to be for my children.
I see myself in the future just being a good father to my daughters, you know, my two beautiful daughters, and just helping other men, helping other broken men just like myself, you know, other men that are out there, you know, that have a lot of anger inside of them, and just trying to help everybody around me.
I see myself being a successful businesswoman, helping out with the women's home, and just leading women to their plan and their purpose for their life.
I see in my future a leader like before of my family, taking care of my mom, being a support for the church, being here for the church, and man, this church changed my whole life with God, you know, and I just see me right here and being a leader of my mom and my family and this church too.
My daughter will be back with me. I will have a beautiful home to host people in our ministry, a career that's going to allow me to be a kingdom giver, and you know, everything's going to be restored that the locust devoured. And also I feel one day I'm called to be a women's home director, and the season may not be now, but you know, the call is irrevocable. So I'm excited for what the Lord is doing and will continue to do through my life.
I see myself going to the UTC in Chicago and becoming a better mom for my daughter, and even reaching broken girls that were out there hurting just like me.
I see for my future that He's gonna guide my path. One day I want to be a licensed contractor. I want to have my own construction company. I want to be a licensed minister. I want to be able to share the gospel with people. I want to be able to be that light of the world. And just, you know, be that man of God that I'm supposed to be.
I'm a recent graduate of the DTC, and I really see myself running the women's home, being a director, leading women into answer the call as well, and just being a vessel for God's kingdom.
I'm Alberto Gonzalez, and I'm the graduate of Victory Outreach West Covina Men's Home.
My name is Ruben Hernandez, and I'm a graduate of the Victory Outreach West Covina Men's Home. Come on, somebody.
My name is Robin Rodriguez, and I'm a graduate of the Victory Outreach West Covina Men's Home 2025.
I'm Jessica Wren, and I'm a graduate of the Victory Outreach West Covina Women's Home.
Hi, I'm Jorge Valenzuela, and I'm a graduate of Victory Outreach West Covina Men's Home 2025.
My name is Ashley Gomez, and I am a graduate of the Victory Outreach West Covina Women's Home. Woo!
I am Misty Martinez, and I am a graduate of the Victory Outreach West Covina Women's Home.
My name is Joshua Zavala, and I'm a graduate of the Victory Outreach West Covina Men's Home.
Yeah!
Men's Home!
Men's Home!
My name is Diana Castillo, and I'm a graduate of the Victory Outreach West Covina Women's Home. Woo! Yay!